Good day everyone. Today the topic is the Google series number oneนะครับ That is the basic ways to use the Google Drive. Okay, let's enjoy the video. Hello everyone, this is the Google Drive topic. The Google Drive topic in this video clip, what we're gonna do is just the basic stuff that we gonna learn how to use it, and then I hope that it's gonna be the useful things for you. Okay, so the basic concept that we're gonna do is what is a folder and file. That actually the Google Drive is just like in your computer, and then how to create a folder, rename, remove, and delete both file and folder, and then the privileges that we can share the file. Okay, so let's see the basic thing whenever you use computer, no matter some of you may use the Microsoft Windows PC, or maybe use the Mac like this one, or some of you may be the system admin that use the Linux or another form of Unix. I mean, everyone you can create a folder to hold a file. Like for example, I create a folder, and then inside folder you can create another folder, like something like the work folder, something like this one, and then inside the work folder you can create something like the file. For example, if you are using the Mac, you need to use the app to create the file. For the Windows, you can use the text the notepad to create the text file. Okay, but when you create the file, what you're gonna see is you're gonna have the tree structure, right? One folder, and then another folder, something like this. So this one is like the tree structure. So if you are using the Google Drive, this is the same thing. Okay, so let's we go into the Google Drive, and then in order to make the Google Drive look familiar to you, I'm gonna use the incognito mode so that I gonna something like start from nothing Okay, so I type drive.google.com Okay, so I said drive.google.com, and then for if you are using the drive in the university account or the corporation account, you need to use the @gmail.com, right? But everyone can use the stoplight.gmail.com if you want to because the Gmail belong to Google. Okay, so I use my student account and then use the university @au.edu something like this. Okay, so the login is gonna be different. I mean some of you may have some kind of login screen. This one is for my university anyway. Okay, I log in already. If you use the Google Drive for the first time, maybe it's gonna be empty. But for me, I use it for a long time. So I start create a folder. I want to use the folder for today. Okay, I said 1002 maybe. Okay, so once you have the folder for today when you click inside, you're gonna see the very empty folder, something like this. What you can do is you can create the new folder like the subfolder to hold the data, or you can upload the file, or you can even create the file here. However, the Google Drive did not belong to Microsoft, so if you want to create something like the word processing or the spreadsheet, you need to use the Google product, like the something like Google Doc, Google Sheet, and Google Slide. For example, I said the Google Doc. So it's gonna look like the minimal version of the Microsoft Word, right? So I said this one is Google Doc, and then I said the assignment 1, something like this one. Okay, so after I have this one, I come back, I gonna see the assignment 1 in here. So this one is like you have the file, right? And then you can even have another folder. You said create new folder. So this one is my computer 101 Okay, maybe I name after the card, right? And then when you go inside นะครับ you can go inside here นะครับ and then on the file and folder is the same thing นะครับ that when you create the folder you can rename remove and delete นะครับ both file and folder for example if you don't like this name นะครับ the best way to change the folder name is you need to go outside I mean go to the bigger folder and then you change the name นะครับ okay so you can click this three dot is everything นะครับ okay so you click rename and then set change the name to become information นะครับ101นะครับokay like this one so you can change something like this like and then for the file you can do the same thing นะครับ you can rename but I didn't need to show you right so you can click move to the move to is mean you move to another folder นะครับ it can be within the same folder or going to the subfolder right or you can go outside to a lot of folder that I do it before นะครับ so I go back to the folder for today นะครับ and then I go inside here นี่นะฮะ and then I said move here so they're gonna just move the file นะฮะ something like this so you see this one can happen นะครับ okay and then I create the new another file นะครับ I set the Google Sheet in here Google Sheet and then I said assignment 02 นะครับ and then I said type นะฮะ something in here นะครับ okay I mean the Google Drive Google Docs it's the cloud so you didn't need to save like everything you do they save it right away นะครับ okay so I in this one too นะครับ I said hello world นะครับ okay and then I just close it นะครับ okay so I have two files นะครับ so what you can do is you can rename remove right and then the last thing you're gonna do is you can delete it นะฮะ for example this one I don't want it anymore นะฮะ so I just click the trash right the remove or you can click the dot and then you can I think maybe I need to click the trash folder นะครับเนี่ย you just set remove something like this and then you can go to the trash and then see the file yeah like this one and then you can recover if you want to นะฮะ something like in here นี่the file นะฮะ I said restore นะครับ restore นะฮะ and then it's gonna go back to my folder นะครับ okay so this one is the same the thing that you can use นะฮะ and then if you want to upload or if you want to download back นะฮะ for example you can download the file right but we didn't have the Google Doc app version so if you really want to download it's gonna change to Microsoft Word for example I said I download นะครับ assignment 01 นะครับ they're gonna converting to Microsoft Word นะครับ and then you can open it by using the Microsoft Word in your machine นะครับ you see instead of the Google did not have the non-cloud version นะครับ okay and then if you select to file นะครับ and then you download however the browser is not allowed to download a bunch of file into your computer นะฮะ so you cannot do it so what you do is they gonna zip the file นะครับ if you have two file and then you download นะครับ they gonna zip the file นะฮะ something like this so zip the file is mean they're gonna compact every file to become just single file and then download นะครับ and then after you download I said leave the site because actually it's just technical one you didn't need to care about it นะฮะ so they're gonna just download the file and then when you open the zip you're gonna see the file นะฮะ something like this however it's not that convenient นะครับ and then the same thing appear if you try to download the folder นะครับ if you try to download the folder it's gonna zip the file to one folder and then get it for you however if you have the folder it's the good idea because when you download the folder they're gonna zip the file using the folder name นะครับ but if you just select the file they will use the name that is generated so maybe you don't know what's going on นะฮะ okay so this one maybe if you really want to download a lot of file keep it in the folder maybe better นะครับ so yeah however they still have something generated you see here right download and then the name like this one okay so this one is mean we use the cloud, right? I mean save the data. So I encourage everyone, every students to use the cloud, so that when you use the computer, whatever happened to the computer, I mean you may say that the teacher, I used only my computer should not have the problem, but how can you know that next time you turn on the computer, maybe your computer gonna get ransomware, or maybe the hard drive is broken, we don't know, I mean, even though you use a brand new computer or the computer is very expensive, there is no guarantee. So I encourage everyone to use the cloud, and the last thing that the cloud is, I mean, if you use the file in your computer, you cannot compare. It means you want to share the file, okay. So if I want to share the files, so maybe the entire folder, so I can maybe I just check it with file, but you can do it with folder. So you can click the button, this one is mean share, share. So when you click the button here, they're gonna ask you to put the email address of the one who want to, so you can put the share button, so you can just put the email of some people that I mean, you just put the name, something like this one, and then you can check the privilege to become just only viewer, commenter, or editor. Editor is mean they can edit the file. Viewer and commenter is mean they cannot edit the file, so this one is mean you do it for one by one, that is very safe, but sometimes you want the people to access it, a lot of people to access it, but that you don't want them to edit it, so maybe putting the email is not the one, so what we're gonna do is mean we get link instead, so we use the get link, and then you can have privileges that if the people who want to see this link must be the people in your corporation or your organization, for me, like Assumption University, I said viewer, so I copy the link, so it means everyone, if they want to see, so I open another browser, right? I use another browser to pretend to be another one, you see, and then I come to see, they're gonna say that you cannot use it because this one is anonymous, right? And then it's not belong to my university, but if I change the right to become anyone with the link, and then I copy link, and then I put it again, so everyone in the world who have the link, you see, they just copy the link to the web browser, and then they can see my content in my file, but they cannot edit or do anything, something like this. So this is the way for you to share, and then you remember that this one, if you put anything with the link, is very dangerous, I mean anyone with the link, because everyone can see, so if it's better that if you work, or suppose we are in the university, right, so maybe you just work it in the corporation, and then if you want someone to edit, it, maybe you state the name, state the email, something like this is better, okay. So I think should be good enough for today, so this one is on I want to tell you about the Google Drive, even though it's not that much, but I hope that this one gonna be useful to you, okay. Thank you, and then don't forget to like and subscribe my channel, okay. See you in the next video. Bye bye.